Okay, yeah. So you go marketer, and then before you get, then you're going to go CC. So click up the top again, so for me. So click there, yeah. And you're going to go CC, and then you're going to put in, just for this time around, let's do Steve at Diffie Social, and click on that, and then do Adrian at Diffie Social. Yeah, yeah. Stay up there, and then before you go anywhere else, do BCC for me, and I'll get you to go to High Rise again.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, because you've never sent any emails. I don't. Oh, you've sent them to me, but you've never sent them on this basis, right? So,
Yeah.
let's go to on the right hand side. It's got settings. Click on that and go My Info up the top. My Info. Okay, and then your personal email Dropbox. Just copy that link, and then go back to email there. Yeah, and then go paste. Okay, so that will always put that back into Basecamp for us, just so you know. So now
Yeah.
you can even go now use your draft template. Go back to your template where you had it, right? So
Oh, yeah, my template.
yeah, yeah. Actually, if you
My
want, you can just go to Vafe because it's actually hard to copy and paste out of here. I don't think.
ha.
Yeah, so just
Okay.
just go to oh, yeah, so go well
Press
first,
cam.
yeah, firstly what you'd probably want to do is have you got plain text? Can you open a plain text box where it's just plain? Otherwise, your emails are going to look terrible. So if you have
Okay.
you ever heard of plain text? It's an app, right? So yeah, so go plain text.
Oh,
So that when you're you get a plain text. So that's telling you. So where it is, edit pad. Click on edit pad, maybe. So I use something called, where is it? Hang on my screen. Yeah, maybe that's going to be all right. So let's just go to Basecamp then for me
yep.
and scroll down, and let's find your email templates. Here it is, a little bit lower. Yeah,
This one is
so you can copy everything from top to bottom and just put it into that plain text thing. Yeah. Okay. And then so what you'd want to do is um, if you highlight all of that, so this looks nothing like what plain text looks like on me. So I don't know what this is, clearly not a but uh, so if you just, firstly you'd want to get rid of all those spaces. Where's
yeah.
yeah, hang on. Well, let me see when I'm are you using a Mac or what are you using?
I'm using Lenovo. It's not a Mac. Windows. Yeah.
Okay, there must be an application.
Like
Um,
you mean like
there must be an
Notepad?
application there. That application, right? So paste what you did before, just paste again, and that's all plain text now, right? I want you to save this notepad.
Yeah.
Just go File, Save As up the top. Yeah, just call it. Just put the file name in front. Yeah, email plain text. You can call it that, right?
Yep.
And just in front of it, just go Vafe maybe. But you'll use this for all sorts, right? But anyway, if you then save it to, can I get you to save it into the Dropbox? Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You save a copy anyway. Yep. So then go to the Dropbox, our Dropbox. Yeah. Where's Diffie Social Dropbox and stuff that you access? Can
Okay.
you access it from seeing in your file or not?
No, I used to
You just go
I
online.
open it, yeah, online, not using
Right.
from this one.
Okay. So maybe can you copy that file and paste it into so you'd have to go
On email. I send this file.
no, yeah, so I use them for everything, right? So if you go to Basecamp, if you go to Dropbox again,
Yep.
you'll be able to see straight away. So go to our Dropbox. Yeah, so you have to sign in as Kuznel still too.
Yeah. Oh. Mm, I will use mine.
Yeah, no, it's not going to let you. It looks like that's not.
Yes.
You don't have access from that way.
My email. Yeah, I think I have to ask Kusno first for it will send the authentication to Kusno's email.
I think I might be able to see that. Hang on. Well, actually, I don't know if I still have it in my.
Okay.
Give me a second to see if I can see it. Hang on. Looks like I do. Yeah, yeah. Drop. Hi, hi. So I'll give you the number. It's 311-958.
Okay, wait. Oh, it's.
It
Can
came
you
to.
refresh it?
Pardon?
Can you refresh it? I think it sent the new authentication.
Y- that was the number though. That came. Oh, here's the
Oh,
second one. You mean? There's a second one.
yep.
Okay, yeah. I'll just copy it and into the chat. Go to the chat
Okay.
and you can copy and paste it from there. Um,
Yep.
so if you go to projects where it says 20 projects, yeah,
Yep.
and then one of them up the top is 21 VAIF, yeah, and then within that I've done a 24 folder with says email marketing, yeah, and then one of those actually I think already is a text box. Hang on, I know this is CSV. I might just save a I'll save a proposals text box into there so that you kind of can see what that looks like. Um, give me a second. Okay, I'll just give you a VAIF proposal copy. I just find this very handy for cutting and pasting. Otherwise, you get very ugly uh, mix of words and things along those lines. So
Yeah.
this just helps quite a bit. So hopefully, if I put it in here, it'll still open as a plain text for you in the same way as it does for me, but it just might be a different, slightly different app or format. So hang on, where am I putting this? In projects and this and this. Move. Move anyway. Okay. All right. So now where are you? If you go, did you refresh that? Yeah. So that VAIF proposal copy, just open that. That should be a plain text document. So I don't know what you have to do when you're only using offline, this thing, right?
Uh,
So how do you open it? Do you need to download it or open it? It says open it there. Yeah, so there's going to be certain things you're just going to probably have to use as documents, which if you're not already got it there. But yeah, so but see how that looks like it's still plain text. Um,
yeah,
so if you try putting in, see underneath cutting and pasting, if you cut and paste your, so I just use this sort of document for any cutting and pasting I have to do, right? So and so I'm constantly using a document. I'm constantly using these edit boxes for when I'm doing emails, particularly where I don't want it to, format incorrectly. So I'm sure there's other ways that people can do that, but it's just one of the ways that I've found. So anyway, I
yeah,
need to actually go and get my little fellow in a second from school, I think. So, but what I was going to say is just to finish what we were doing is if you just go paste your underneath where it says VAVE proposal copy, or even above it all if you want. It doesn't really matter where you paste this, but right above everything else, because none of this stuff is relevant to you. Really, well, it is relevant, but it's not what you're going to use it. You're not going to be using it for anything. I just wanted to give you a cut and paste. So that you know that what our follow through process is after we've got meetings and all that sort of stuff. But
yeah.
I would use this as your text box to copy and paste, right? So if you can just go to the top for me, I just want you to have a plain text box that you can paste that template that you did. Just paste it maybe above audit and consult.
Wait.
Are
Yeah.
you
I
able
think
to?
I have to.
Can you use this or
No.
no? You can't use the document. Okay, there you go. Now you can use it.
Wait, yeah.
Okay,
This one, right?
yeah. So just paste. Probably not next to file naming because the file naming is yeah. So anyway, just grab all that stuff, paste it into the plain text one.
I passed it after audit and
Or
consult,
maybe
or
even before audit and consult, because that even,
ah,
yeah, maybe even above it all. Yep, there you go. Because really, it's what you're going to use. Yep. Okay, and then get rid of your extra lines and that sort of stuff.
yep,
Yeah. And then just drag across. Yeah. I just thought I'd walk through this is because this is what I think you're gonna have to do. So yeah, it's still got way too many lines there, right? But anyway, it's just a test process. We'll probably talk about it, pick up. So if you then copy the subject, well, just have let's enhance your social media. Just copy that to start with, then go all the way to the exclamation. Just copy that. It's only for the process, not that we're going to use it. It's just the process.
yeah,
Now go back to Gmail,
okay,
put that into subject, and then go back to the body of the other stuff that you had.
yeah,
So go back and copy the rest of the paragraphs that underneath. Dear recipient, da, 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 da. Okay, copy that. Okay, and then get rid of any lines that shouldn't be there. Don't worry about any spelling because we're not using it anyway. It's just to actually for the process only, right? So
yep,
um, then yeah. I think there's maybe an extra line underneath dear. So we don't need, is it, or is it just the way it is? No, that's okay. Okay. No, no,
yeah,
yeah, drop
only
it down.
one.
That's right. Okay. Thank you for yep. All right. Um, and then so effectively, what we'd want to do is uh, yeah, the question is whether we actually would send it to there's an extra line with best regards, but I'll tidy this all up. As I said, this is just purely for the process of doing it.
Yep,
We would be putting business names in and people's names and that sort of stuff, but we'd have to make sure we update that every time we go through. So we'd almost need to be like you've done there with the square brackets around where we're going to have particular things. The other thing is I'll probably also add a opt out link because if they don't want to receive any more emails from us, we need to give them the opportunity.
unsubscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah, unsubscribe
yeah,
emails.
yeah. So let's go send with that. And for now, well, that's interesting. So he's still coming in. There's Kuznel comes is the box anyway.
Yeah.
So it's very confusing. Okay. All right. So that would have made its way to me. As I said, that's the process that we use. But yeah, clearly we're not going to be ready to do that. Um, we're probably still a week or so away. So between
Okay.
now and the next time we meet, I'll try and have it that we can actually, we might trial a couple, but yeah, between now and next meeting, I'll try and do a few extra bits so that we can actually put a couple of test ones out in the first instance.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'll stop recording there.